Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Potency doing a little bit of a gameplay commentary over some sniper gameplay with the L118. I'm going to be talking about a new game that just came out, which is NBA 2K13, which is one of my favorite games that have come out in the last couple of months. But before I get started on that, I just want to give a little insight on the gameplay. I went about 26-11, I think. I do think we end up winning. I'm using the golden L1, which is probably my favorite sniper. I just like it a lot more than the MSR. It's a lot more smooth of a shot, honestly, in my opinion. But enough about that. And the topic I want to talk about today is NBA 2K13. This just came out, I believe, a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, and I just love it. I think it's a great game. It's made so well. There's a lot of new interesting features that they've added to it, which I really do like. The first one that I thought was very interesting was the my player. Instead of it being the actual you're using my player, which is now my career, they're using it as kind of an avatar where you can customize it, get new clothes for it to play blacktop with that character. You can also do other things. Your other friends can look at it and kind of see how you customized your own, which I think was a really interesting addition. Another big thing that they added to this game that they didn't have in the last two was the crossover stick. Now they haven't completely gotten rid of the shot stick, which you hold LT now, or if you're a PS3 guy, I believe it's L2, and you use that and to shoot, and you still use the shot stick normally. But if you're not holding that, the shot stick is used for now crossovers and stuff. You can kind of work your hands around, do spin moves in between the legs. It's really interesting. It really adds a new sense to the game. It makes it more entertaining, and it gives you more of a freedom to kind of do what you want with your character as you're playing, which I think is really what they needed in the game. And they really also leveled out a lot of the players and made them more, I don't want to say equivalent to others, but less of like unbeatable players. Like, for instance, LeBron James was overly hyped in 2K12. He was a very difficult person to guard, very difficult person to play against. Now it's much easier to play against him. There are a lot of different ways you can come at him and stop him from scoring, whereas in 2K12 it was a lot more challenging to do those sort of things. Um, Let me think what else is there to talk about. The online is also interesting. It's basically the same for the most part, which I do like that they kept it very similar, but they've also added the blacktop, which is where you can use your My Player avatar, and you can play with other people online, play pickup games, play Horse, 21, things like that. And makes it more interesting to play along with. It kind of gives you more freedom once again to play with other people. Kind of adds a new flair to the game. Um, I also do like the graphics in the game. The graphics are very interesting. They're a lot better than they have been in other games, and the facial features of most players, they struggled with it in the past couple of games to get the facial features just right, but in this game I think they've pinpointed a really good way to make them very similar, and I think honestly they look a lot better than they did in 2K12. Like, for instance, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Kobe, they all look much better and much more similar to what they would in real life. One thing I was a little bit disappointed about was the shoes. They could have done a little bit better with the graphics of the shoes, but I do like that they brought back like the old-fashioned Jordans and stuff like that. It makes more of a variety of what you like to wear. Because personally, on 2K11, all I wore was Jordans. I didn't wear the Nikes and stuff like that because I think the Jordans are the best-looking shoes in that game. And that they brought it back was a lot more interesting, and it makes me happy, but I wish they would have kind of worked on the graphics. So I think that's all we're going to talk about today on that game. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. If you looking for anything else, other new games, just comment on this video. Just tell me what you want to see. So I think we finished out the game here. We ended up winning. So thanks for watching, guys.